Hey, welcome to Life Beyond Board Games, where gamers just like you share stories, challenges, and secrets outside of board gaming. We'll hopefully make you feel good, laugh, cringe, cry, or maybe even fall asleep. I'm Candace from Kickin' It Creative.
I'm Stella from Maple University.
And I'm Eric from What's Eric Playing?
And today we have another special guest for you. It's Matt Dunstan, the well-known, the well-loved, prolific board game designers from Australia who design well-loved board games such as the Guild of Merchant Explorers, Next Station London, Elysium, Monumental, and more coming. Matt also has a YouTube channel that talks about board game designing, and he is Matt Dunstan. Hello, Matt.
Hello everyone. Thank you very much for having me.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
Explosions.
Yeah, you can't see it because you're listening to a podcast, but there's actually some really cool stuff happening in the background.
Really cool. Flames
totally.
are popping up.
Candace just did a kickflip through a flaming hoop. It was sick.
I mean, production values on this podcast out of this world.
It's obscene.
Yeah, from our own pockets, wow.
We do not have the kind of money to keep this going.
People told you that the visual effects were unnecessary, but you did it anyway. So I respect
We had to.
We're not quitters.
Stick with our beliefs.
We're putting the Beyond back in the Life Beyond board games. We stole it from a Bed Bath & Beyond because they weren't using the sign anymore because they all went out of business.
And we have coupons that you can use whenever, even if the date is super expired.
Yeah,
so.
We don't sell sheets, but we have coupons for sheets.
Speaking about coupons, do we have coupons for moving house?
Nice segue.
Man, that segue sucked. That was terrible.
So that's a topic that we are going to do. For the movers, the people that help us move house.
That's the first thing I think of when we're moving is coupons.
Random point. But because we're a split Australian-American podcast at the moment, I learned in the process of moving, because I just moved, that removalist is an Australian-specific term.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I've never heard of that before in my life.
I've never...
Is that like someone who takes junk out of your house?
No, that's the movers. They're the people who move your things from house to house.
Really? They call them
removalists? Yes,
removalists?
removalists.
That's such a fun word.
Wow.
We just call them movers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we have like 3 different people. We've got the movers, we've got the packers, the movers, and the guys who get rid of the junk. And that's just usually, there's a company called College Hunks Hauling Junk, which is like a rock solid name for a company.
That is a good one.
I feel like I just played a game with that term removalist.
Huh.
I don't know what game, but like when you said that, I was like, I feel like I just saw that recently. So I'll report back if I figure out what it is.
Yeah.
It must be an Australian designed game because I only learnt that because I was looking for some tips and I went onto Reddit and some Americans were like, what the hell is it, a removalist? And then went down that rabbit hole.
Hey, that's the episode title, Stella. What the hell is a removalist?
Yes. Yeah. Well, there is a game called Removal by Albi. It's coming up this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not last year, actually. It's called Removal without the East. So there you go.
Oh.
It's about moving house.
That's fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just called Removal, though. That sounds a bit final somehow. I don't know.
It's the last thing that they take out of the house, ... is you.
Oh my God.
You're in the bag. They put you in the ground. It's a good game.
Matt has just moved house. Even though it's about 300 meters away, it's still moving house.
Yes, it was.
I like how you say moving house.
That's some number of feet for you Americans.
That's another Australian thing, possibly, moving house. Like usually we would say, I just moved to a new house or a new apartment.
I just got evicted because I punched a hole in my wall like Adam Driver in Wedding Story. Not a specific example.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, it's probably just Stella thing, all right? I don't know if it's...
No. I think we'd say moving house,
Move
maybe.
house.
I'm not sure, yeah.
Okay.
Could be Australian.
That's the first step of moving your board game collection is knowing the terminology. So
The second step is figuring out where you're moving to.
The third one, have enough boxes to move everything. What's the fourth
Yes,
step?
Hurting your back.
Panic or sell. I don't know. I'd say a step before that is sell a bunch of games so you don't have to move them.
That is a good tip.
Yeah, that is a good tip.
That was what I did. When I moved states, I moved from California to Washington. I ended up calling up one of my local game shops. I was like, "Hey, do you all take donations?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Great." And I just drove over with like 6 crates of board games, and I was like, "These are yours now. Don't talk to me." And they're like, "My God!" And I was like, "Goodbye."
Did you just put them like on front of their door and they just run off and like squeal away in the car? Like,
That's what you should do.
They have a little basket for abandoned board games, like outside of a firehouse, and I just put all my board games in there. And I was like, kissed each of them on the forehead. It was like, "I love you, but not enough," and then ran off.
So Matt, let me get this straight. Not only did you just move with board games, but you were also playing like hardcore mode because you moved with a toddler also?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, it was an experience. Maybe this is just going to be a shared, I need to like process everything, so that's what this podcast is going to be.
You're in a safe space.
We double as light therapy. Note, Life Beyond Board Games is not a substitute for a licensed medical care provider.
Thank you, Derek.
Had to say that.
May cause laughter.
No, yeah, I'm laughing just inside. It was quite an experience, but I did not have enough boxes, Stella. You make a very good point. I did not have appropriately sized boxes. That was the biggest problem with moving the board games.
Yep.
That was my mistake.
What is appropriate size boxes? It's like tea chest.
Small.
Oh, because you can't make them too heavy.
You need half tea. Tea chest is too big. They get too heavy.
Yeah, it's yay by yay. So a lot of people think it's going to be this size by this size, but you actually want it to be about yay by yay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For those of you who are just listening along to the podcast, imagine me moving my hands to do the correct size of the boxes. I'm doing it, but
with fireworks.
I don't
too.
like
Fireworks.
a lot of this is unfortunately for radio. We apologize for the error.
Yeah.
I actually just got some I think they're moving bags. So they're like clear bags just because even just for storage, I'm not moving anytime soon, but I like storing them in bags. One game I have that's huge is Primal the Awakening, and I don't like to sit it on the floor. It can't fit on the shelf, so I put everything in this big old bag. I need to add wheels to it because it does get heavy, but I think these clear bags are nice because, especially if you have a dolly or something or a wagon to move stuff, because you can see everything that's in there. And yeah, it just fits a lot of games.
IKEA bags aren't bad either because they're pretty robust.
Yep, I use IKEA bags a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember the brand.
The last time I moved, I definitely 2 times ago when I moved, I hurt myself because I am unfortunately the kind of guy who sees a heavy box and I'm like, I gotta lift that. And in my efforts to prove my masculinity to myself and God, I hurt something in my back.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
I still carry all the bags from the grocery store in one trip. I know it's stupid, but this time I paid for people to come pack up my stuff.
Yeah,
it cost more money, but it was a better experience.
Yeah,
I know. If I had, the last time I moved was 3 years ago, and I had to move in 2 different days. The first day just for the board games, literally. So all the board games got transferred. So I drive my own truck. This one, a smaller truck. The one that I can get away with my license, and hire a couple of backpackers, people who can help me lift stuff, and then just move boxes.
Just people off the street, you just walked around like...
Yeah, just off the street, yeah.
Just walked around, was like, hey, you want a job? Come into my house.
There are things in Australia called Gumtree where you can find those sort of people, or Fivers.
Fiverr?
Anyways.
Yeah, we have TaskRabbit, which is pretty similar.
There you go. Just the first day, board games mainly. I just drive the truck around. And then secondly, in the big furniture.
But let's talk about the fun part. You get to reorganize your games and clean up and tidy up. No, just me. I'm excited about that.
You get to see what fell behind a shelf 3 years ago, and it's given life to an entire...
That is true. I did find some missing games. A few, especially small card games.
Yes.
I'm yet to find a good storage solution in sort of the whole Kallax world of small card games.
I do actually have a fix for that. So Sue Sheldon taught me this one. If you buy a Besta, there's an IKEA sells a shelf called the Besta, and you can put multiple. You can buy shelves, like actual shelf layers for it. It's a half thickness Kallax, so it'll still fit on top of a Kallax, but it lets you put the smaller card games in at a very nice. Like I use it for my Oink games. It's very very well sized.
Okay, I don't know if you guys could see behind me, but right there,
Ooh, that's nice.
I have two.
You just have to tag our words for it.
Get myself, but I have two. They're IKEA. These tall, skinny ones. They don't even make them anymore, but they might somewhere be out there. Yeah. But they were for like DVDs and CDs, so the shelves are adjustable and it's slim.
Oh.
So, for those of you who are just listening to the podcast and can't see,
which is everyone,
what Candace has behind us is a full-length body pillow of the guy from Lorenzo Il Magnifico, and he's just wearing the shirt. It's very explicit.
Oh.
Blur it out when you edit this.
Yeah, it's all blurred out. It's very it's something. I'd say it's a work of art, but I've only played the game once.
Hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I think you feel very glad this is audio only.
You say that, but someone would buy that.
Yes.
It's me going, whoever publishes Lorenzo Magnifico, you're sitting on a gold mine.
Oh well, yes. So Matt's room, in the meantime, looks very neat. Very, what do you call that lady from Japan?
Well, it's just bare. It's just no.
Marie Kondo?
Marie Kondo.
No, well, all the games are still in boxes because the first step that I haven't been able to unpack yet is that the shelves I have, which I need to secure them to the wall because aforementioned toddler. We didn't do that last time in the last house. But we live in a 100-year-old house, so drilling things in the wall is not that straightforward. So, yeah, we're a bit stuck at the moment.
But it does mean that you get to do every man's favorite task, which is you have to buy a stud finder. You're like, I wonder if this thing works. You turn it towards yourself, you hit the button, it beeps, and you're like, guess it works perfectly.
And you're allowed to do that because you're a dad, and that's prime dad joke.
You're allowed to do that, and I would say maybe even compelled to do that. That is the most fun part of hanging anything on the wall. It's just me with a stud finder going, guess it works.
Or this is an opportunity for a new game design idea. You're moving into a 100-year-old house, and you have to
for those of you listening to the podcast who can't see anything, Matt did make a face that very clearly communicated his regret to agreeing to be on this show.
No, it's just funny because that very joke, I have never heard that joke in my life, but now I've heard it in the last 2 weeks. I've heard it like 5 times.
Yes!
Somehow.
Just because of moving.
It's just and going to the hardware shore.
It's the best part of going to the hardware store.
Oh my gosh.
Guess it works.
I absolutely despise it. No, Candace, I've already made a game about putting board games in shelves. Mm-hmm. So, this is now this would be it's called My Shelfie.
Oh, that was you. I forgot.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
Well, actually by the same publisher as Lorenzo Il Magnifico. So there you go. There's probably some sort of
sitting on a gold mine
crossover. Yeah, they could put the full-size body pillow expansion into the shelves.
Can't wait for someone to email me and be like, you mentioned an explicitly lewd Lorenzo Il Magnifico body pillow on a podcast. And I'm like, yes, and I'm very sorry about that.
Please check the attachment.
I had to pick a game that I played that it was likely Candace also played, and that was the first thing I could come up with.
Love it.
It might be right, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I should say I'm well suited to this podcast because not only have I just moved house, but previously in my life I've also moved my collection to and from Europe, from Australia.
Oh,
wow.
How?
So, I've gone through the whole international, trade shipping pallet sort of thing. I brought 45 boxes of board games back from Europe last time on 2 pallets.
I will say moving states and dealing with just movers for moving, interstate moving, was the closest I think I personally have come to organized crime. Those guys were doing something illegal, and I just was like, you know what? here's a bunch of cash. I don't want to know anything else.
Well, he's worse than just recruiting somebody from the street. That's what Eric's done. See? It works.
They were the top-rated people.
But moving from Europe to Australia, wow. So putting everything on the ship, put your life on a ship. Is that what happened?
Well, when I moved there, I was a student, so I didn't have a lot of stuff.
I was about to say, in the old days, the British would just take you.
That's true. They take you to free. I mean, there's only a 50% chance you'd die on the way.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if those rates are good or not. You weren't exactly free when you got off the ship, by the way.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Yeah.
What's a little bit of indentured servitude?
No, it is. It's funny. I mean, maybe we can talk about this because when I went, I still remember that I sold a few games that I wish I hadn't, and it's the only time I think I got that wrong. But moving back, I just moved. I'm kind of doing it on hard mode because part of that collection is my own author's copies of my design.
Nice.
Games. So I have what I call like an archive. So I try to keep one of every of my games in shrink.
Reasonable.
Although now I've learned, actually from someone else, I think Matt Leacock told me, sorry, this is tangent upon tangent. He talked to the people at the Strong Museum of Play. Is it in, is that right? And they advised him that actually storing board games in shrink for archival purposes is not correct. You should open the shrink because it's more likely to get mold if you keep something in shrink for a long period of time.
I did get a game once, a preview copy from a publisher, that something had happened, and it definitely had some kind of mold in it. And I was like, from a reviewer standpoint, I have to mention this in my review. But it's not the publisher's fault or anything wrong with the game. It just smells really bad.
That sounds really tough. But anyway, I have like, I don't know, I mean, this is maybe a humble brag, but I have several boxes now of my archive. So that's like an additional thing I have to move all the time. And there is a part of me now that is like, am I just going to be moving these my whole life? Like, what am I going to do with them? Now they're at my parents' actually, so that's a somewhat...
that's safe.
It's really like the ball and chain of like, you can't really get rid of them for sentimental and like professional reasons, but also you don't really want to schlep them everywhere, you know?
You'd be surprised though. It's sometimes you don't, when you're doing it, you think, oh, this is a bit of a vanity exercise. But actually, over time, there are definitely some games now that have sort of disappeared. Like, if I had not kept a copy, like the publisher's out of business, or it's been useful. I haven't had to crack open any of them yet, but like I'm glad I have them.
Oh no, I completely agree with you. There are games that I have that the publisher is no longer around, or they're not doing reprints of them, that are essentially priceless treasures. Because I'm like, this game is really important to me and like to who I am as a gamer. But now that it's gone, so if I'm moving, it's coming with me. And half the time, especially for like the rarer or the harder to find games, half the time that doesn't even go to the movers. That goes in my car with me to wherever I'm moving next. So I'm like, I hand transport some stuff.
Well, I'm getting a game that people who backed it on Kickstarter back in the day thought they weren't going to get. I don't know if the company is still around or not, but have you guys ever heard of Carnival Zombie?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. Yeah. It's like this cooperative like survival game that you have like 6 different characters, and I think it's that you're in Venice during like the Renaissance, but there's something like some Leviathan, and then there are like these hordes of zombies, it's like a tower defense game. So you have these different types of cubes and monsters and bosses that you're dealing with. But I think one of the hooky things about it is this small dexterity mini game, because every time you kill a zombie, you have to drop the cube on this little cardboard token that's on cubes called the pile of corpses. And as you kill more and you have to drop them, when any of them fall off, they go back onto the board and they respawn. So it was like I'm trying not to get new games, but someone was like selling the Kickstarter deluxe version. And I was like, you know what? I have to help this guy out. And, you know, he doesn't have room for it. So I need to buy this.
You're really doing a public service. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm all about.
I did see at BGG Con maybe 8 years ago, a game that I had backed on Kickstarter called All Fathomed Out, where the designer of the game made the Kickstarter, sent out 10 review copies once it had gotten to like the production phase, and then just ghosted with the rest of the money. And like we're talking a king's ransom here. He made probably $45,000 and can never do any design, any board game activity again. And I'm like, that's less than a car costs. Like, so I looked at the game at BGG Con and I read the rules and I was like, huh, this is bad. And I just felt bad because I was like, huh, well, this is sic transit gloria mundi, I suppose.
Well, I want to know what Fury's experiences are like. How do you move all your collections? Like, I want to give some summary of what we talk about moving house for the tips. Number 1, get rid of some board games after very tight selections, lots of consideration. Number 2, have enough moving boxes. Number 3, hire someone from the street to help you move, possibly discreetly, just in case.
I like that you keep saying from the street. Like,
you say from the street.
Like, not going to Yelp and looking up movers, just going out to your street and be like, hey, I got $200. Anyone want to help me move? Like, I just like the energy of it. Carry on. Ignore me.
That would do. Number 4, if you do have a baby, put in a suitable
Gloomhaven.
comfortable box. Hang on.
Yeah, don't forget to cut holes in the box.
We talked about that before.
Also, another thing that just because a friend of mine is moving and was asking some other friends like for some tips, medium-sized boxes, but like put the games in, wrap them with the elastobands so that they're not like popping open in transit. So,
oh yeah.
Also, you are going to think that getting big boxes for all your stuff is the way to go, because then you can fit more of your stuff in fewer boxes. That is always wrong.
It's very heavy.
Do not pack a box that is so heavy that you can't lift it, because inevitably you will have to lift it up several flights of stairs, and the damage to your back alone will be not worth it. You get one back.
Way more expensive.
Yeah. A few smaller boxes is the way to go.
It's more expensive, but it's worth it.
And if you want a card game to help you learn that, there's a trick-taking game called Witch's Shot Delivery Service, which is all about you're like delivering Amazon boxes or like I told you about that.
There is stuff for every end of the experience though, right? Because once you're redecorating the house, there's also decorum from Floodgate, where you're just like, now we can passive aggressively decide where the lamps go. And I really do enjoy that game.
Yes, do not paint my bedroom yellow.
I can actually give a useful tip.
Oh yeah, please.
For packing is that, as someone who's shipped many boxes, I also sell on eBay. You do not want voids in your boxes. That is the biggest problem, actually, of causing damage. So you want them jam-packed.
Yeah.
Put packing peanuts in. Put whatever. That's
the only useful tips in this podcast.
There it is.
That is always why, like, I always get people when I bring games to a game night that are confused, because they're like, why did you bring so many games? And I'm like, I didn't bring all these games so that we would play all these games. I brought all these games because I picked out a bag that would fit the games that I wanted to take, and then I put other games in the bag so that it didn't jostle around in my car.
Yeah.
like it's all about getting the tightest fit possible. It's not actually about what I wanted to bring to game night.
Yeah.
Do you keep some games just as packing material now, Eric? They're just like, they're not for playing, they're just for padding.
Or you can decide what to bring.
Oh, look.
You settle this outside this podcast.
From an integrity standpoint, I was like, I've got to say, Stella, can you bleep me out if I say? Can you just bleep that whole thing out?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that game's bad. So.
No, I will.
Just me going, if I had to, yes. But no, most of the time I'll bring a variety of options that might work for my friends, and then we'll see. But right now, what I'm bringing everywhere is quacks. Like, whenever I'm playing a board game, I just kind of want to play quacks again. It's so fun.
Yeah. I will link Matt's YouTube channel and Board Game Geek profile in the show note.
Yeah, do that. So, again, if you're moving anytime soon and you need to hire someone off the street to help you move, Stella's apparently available and down for that kind of thing. Just kind of throw some money in that direction. Do not ask me, I do not lift boxes. Regardless, thank you for listening. We hope we made a good companion for your driving, your house chores, your normal routines, or if you're listening to this while you're moving, focus on lifting with your hips, not your back. Once again, if you enjoy the podcast, it'd mean a lot to us if you could follow us, leave a review of some kind. But we'll catch you next episode. Thanks for listening.
And thank you, everyone. Bye. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Bye.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Thanks again.